And I really can't imagine how we would have gotten more done. Hey y'all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry.
And Tracy.
And it's hard to believe, but 2023 is over. It's been a crazy busy year for us. And last few years we've done year in reviews, and I like year in reviews because they're sort of cool to look back at what your year looked like. So I watched the last year's the 2023 plan video before starting this. Sorry for the smoke, it's chilly out here. I watched the plan video, and of the things we plan to do in 2023, we got like 4.5 things done. We had planned to move here. We had planned to build a chicken coop. We had planned to buck and split wood. We planned to clear some dead trees. We planned to stake out the build site. There were several things on our to-do list. I think 11. And we did about 4.5 of them. But as Tracy said, those 4 things were like lots of steps in those things. So I guess we'll start from the beginning of the year, and we moved.
And we did. And it was a whirlwind.
We put the house on the market, and within 36 hours we had
3 offers.
3 written offers, and we'd accepted 1 of them. And then we had to close with like 3 to 4 weeks. So that was a whirlwind. We had to pack, we had to sell stuff, we had to figure out where I was going to work, because in the little bitty cabin there's not enough room for an office and sleeping and everything. So we got my parents' camper trailer moved out here. We had to clear trees to even get that in down the drive. We packed and moved and borrowed my uncle's trailer and had things stored in it, and had things stored in my parents' camper. And it was crazy. And it was awesome. Before we even could move, we had to get a chicken coop built, because we couldn't sell the house without having a place to put the chickens. So we had to get that built. We did do some bucking and splitting of wood, but not as much as I would have liked, just because of everything else that we've had going on. We did clear some of the leaning trees like we planned on, but it took us most of the year to get to them all. We did fix our solar. We had 5 100 amp hour batteries, 12 volt system, and we'd have problems with the air conditioner. Her hair dryer wouldn't run. We just had problems with it. And we upgraded that. We now have 8 200 amp hour LiFePo 4 12 volt batteries. They're wired serial and parallel. They act as 2 48 volt batteries. So basically we're sitting, and we upgraded our solar panels from 4 panels 200 watts to 16 200 watt solar panels. So yeah, that was a big upgrade, and it's doing really well.
And that meant we got a refrigerator.
We did get a refrigerator. It took us to July, and from February to July we lived out of ice chests, and even the good ones.
Did not recommend. It's a hassle.
What?
It was a hassle.
Hassle. It was a hassle.
A hassle with the rodeo of the ice chests.
Even those big thick-walled ice chests.
Summer is hot in Oklahoma. So
let's see. We upgraded the solar panel on the shower shack this year. We had 4 25 watt panels, which 100 watt panel over there. We upgraded it to a 200 watt panel. just to help keep that going because of our redneck hot tub we installed, and we were using the pump more to fill that. And so we upgraded the solar over there, went from a a not great 12 volt lead acid battery to a brand new AGM battery. We cleared more trees for the solar panels. I was just getting too much shade on the solar. That was part of our problem. And so we cleared trees. And we didn't have time because of everything else going on, so I dropped them. They just dropped and they've laid there. And we've got more cleanup to do, but I can't get to the trees because of the stuff I dropped in the late winter, early spring. So I'm working on that. If you've been following along, you've seen us start that. We re-roofed the shed, and we added the lean-to on the shed, and we pulled everything out and put gravel floors in there so they're not mud. And that's been a really great upgrade over there on the sheds. We got the new building. We did get the new building in. Watching him steer that thing down the driveway was amazing.
He knew what he was doing.
He did know what he was doing. Once it was here, it was a whirlwind. It got here at end of February, early March.
It was March.
March. And my parents needed their camper by like early May. And there was a lot of work to do. We had to put in the flooring. We had to put in the toilet. We had to install the wall. We had to put up do the insulation. We had to do the walls. What?
Wiring.
We had to do the wiring for the electric. We had to do the ceiling. We've put in the wood stove. We've skirted it.
The mini split.
We put in the mini split.
Amazing.
That mini split has been amazing. Really, really good. So there was a lot to do with the building, and that really and truly, between that and my job, that kept us busy. I mean, we did do more cleanup here. Every once in a while, we'd just spend
We made a trip to the dunk.
We've gone to the dump. I think we went several times again this year.
We found the local one, though.
We did find the local one. That one was nice.
That's sweet.
We did some foraging this year. Hopefully we'll do more this coming year. It was fun, but it's time consuming because you have to just go find stuff. At least we now know where there's some mullein at. So getting mullein for next year will be easy. Assuming it comes back up, and it should. We got some kayaks this year, and so we spent some time on the water. And I didn't fish as much as I would have liked to, but I never do. But we do have, we got to spend some time on the water with the kayaks, and that was a blast. We got a wood splitter for bucking and splitting. We got a 30-ton splitter. It'll do probably everything I want it to do, and then some. We did a little bit of planting. She planted some zinnias and tomatoes. We didn't get a great tomato harvest this year, but gardening was not, as much as I wanted to do more gardening, we didn't have the time to get the beds made.
We had a squash.
We did get a couple of zucchinis.
Maybe two.
Yeah, we got a few zucchinis. Planted some lettuce and spinach, but too late, and the squash or zucchini covered it up. So we made some memories.
Mm-hmm.
We've made a lot of memories. We had our grandkids and our youngest nephew. They came out and over fall break and had a great time, and we've done quite a bit of stuff as well. Anything else, honey?
I don't think so. Got an old blind deaf dog.
Our dog did lose his...
He's still hanging in there.
Our dog did lose his hearing this year.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure We blame our nephew for shooting the 308 and the dog. After that one time, he's not been the same. We didn't get quite as much done as we really wanted to, but we got a lot done, and I really can't imagine how we would have gotten more done. Because anytime I wasn't working, for the most part, it seemed like we were working on this place. So, the only thing left in the cabin that's not done is some trim boards that'll go across the very top. And that's pretty much the only thing left on the cabin. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. See you in 2024.